Alright, so since last night I had the nagging question on which evolution would be better, because it is confirmed that Akaza and Rengoku evolutions are here, both mythicals, and they're really cool looking, but their stats might disappoint you. We'll get into that in a bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and compare both of them and see which one is better. Alright, so before I say anything, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the statement that these units aren't really the best. Honestly, they aren't the best mythicals to get, so don't worry about getting them, since they, first of all, they just came out, and they're kind of hard to get. This is probably one of the hardest raids for the actual mythicals to be crafted in, and they aren't really, you know, that meta. But if you want to get them, collect them, or if you don't have other units that are good, that I'm gonna show the stats and you can compare them with, then go ahead and get them. But let's get started with the materials. So Akaza Legendary, 50 Blazing Shards, Blazing Cream Donut, 75 Blazing Shards, Demon Beads, 100 Blazing Shards. Now for Rengoku's evolution materials, you're gonna need, of course, Rengoku. I don't know why I didn't put that there. That might cost up to 16,000 gems. So if you really want to get him, go ahead. Unless you already do have him, that's great. And then you're gonna need 4 Akazas and 3 Blazing Cream Donuts. In total, that is 425 Blazing Shards, which is, you know, right now that's quite a bit. If you don't get Akazas, that's a lot of shards, which is pretty crazy. But here's the stats right here. I already confirmed this with most devs that I've actually seen in videos and other videos as well. So his damage with flat stats, by the way, these are all traitless. His damage is around 7,702 to 10,010 damage, just because there's a burn tick and it goes up to 3, I believe. So multiply that by 3, that's around 2,300, and then add that up to 10,000 damage, which is decent. And then he's also got an SPA of 6, 29.5 range, and a massive circle AoE. I think it's as big as a Kainu's, a little smaller or bigger. I'm not really quite sure since the perspective was a little weird, but I will say it is pretty good though. The only thing that's holding it back is really the range. Like the range and the damage. Like with burn, this is the total damage at level 70, which is a little low, although the SPA is really good. If you multiply this by 2, I don't think it's still gonna get close to like a Kainu's type of damage, or at least not to its damage. I kind of compare it to like a Totoro or something, since it has the same amount of damage, or similar to it, and the burn as well, but a bigger AoE. So you can compare it to like a weaker version of Totoro, but it's still a decent Rengoku though. It's still decently good mythical. Now for Akaza's evolution, of course, you're gonna need 5 Akazas, including the one that you're gonna evolve, since you're gonna need 1 to evolve and then 4 other ones. And then you're gonna need 2 Demon Beads, and in total, that is around 450 Blazing Shards. Now, if you add both of these stats together, whoops, my bad. That's for the raid that's actually about to happen, so I might do that. But if you add both of these stats together, that's around 875 shards. 800! That's a lot of shards. If you don't get any Akazas, you're gonna have a hard time getting these mythicals. But 450 Blazing Shards in total to get the Akaza evolution. And of course, these are his stats, very close to Rengoku, and I put this here just because of the fact that it does have a buff on its mythical evolution, which is the Compass Needle, which gives it a 50% more damage boost, which I'll talk about in a bit here. But his damage, 7,063 to 10,675, with a range of 24.9. This is what people say. I don't know if this is actually confirmed. Someone said this was with Sniper, which if it is with Sniper, that's some horrible range. That is horrible range. But SPA similar to Rengoku, and also the circle AoE, it's almost the size as Rengoku's as well, but just smaller, so that makes it a lot worse. But at least the Compass Needle buff does make it better, since every 3rd attack he does get a 50% damage boost, which is really nice. And if this was every attack, that would be really cool, but then there would be no point to even using the Compass Needle unless it doesn't stack with Erwin, because I'm not sure if this stacks with Erwin. If it does, that'd be really good. That'd be up to like 13,000, 14,000, somewhere around there with the SPA of 6. That's really decent. That's really good actually. But since I'm not sure, and since it does have a lower circle AoE, I will say in general, the unit that you want to get out of these two is probably Rengoku. If you already have Rengoku, go ahead and get him. Like, you want to get Rengoku if you already have him. But if you don't have Rengoku and you don't want to spend around 16,000 gems if your luck is really bad, go ahead and get Akaza, alright? They basically have the same amount of, you know, stats and AoE. So either way, they're both decently good mythicals. I still recommend getting like Shanks, Broly, Kainu, Juzo, Arima, of course, and get those evolved. But if you want to spend your time doing these just because it is every 3 hours and it's not guaranteeing Mugen isn't going to be in the raids, go ahead. It's going to be a given anyways, but I recommend just go ahead and getting Rengoku first if you already have Rengoku, like I said, and then Akaza after. But that's just my take. If I did say anything wrong about these stats or say anything wrong about these units, definitely leave it in the comments below. But this is what I've been seeing so far, and honestly, kind of disappointed on the units, although it is just a raid, so it's alright at this point. It's not a full update, so that's fine. Anyways, definitely leave what you guys think in the comments below, and yeah, that's it.